Alright, this is the second video of for the service section where we're going to put a link, an image link in, and it's going to replace these little CSS pre-templated images in there. And we're going to get universal images, one for National Honor Society, the other one for volunteer work, one for community service, the other one for tutoring. This will be the themes for whoever's making this. So let's go back in. This one was for community service, I believe, volunteer work rather. I believe, right? Yeah, now let's do community service. So, for community service, let's see what images we have here. We have those hands in there for community service. And then let's go to hands and we'll type in community service. I just really quick wanted to get an image that was simple and easy to use, which I thought was really nice. And as I scrolled down, I found a couple of decent images. I'm not finding it right this. Wait, was that it? This one. I like this image right here. So I'm going to hit print screen. Go into Photoshop. We'll go to File, New. I'm going to hit OK. I will paste it in. This is how you get an image off the internet that you feel would lend itself to your whatever image you want. Don't just steal people's images. You'll get in trouble. So you're going to want to have to edit them if you take something, or use your own image, which is the best thing to do. So I'm taking this image here, I'll crop it. Now we're gonna get rid of the white with the magic tool. I'm not giving any tutorials on how to use Photoshop right now because we should know it already. Alright, select, deselect. I like this image. I'm gonna go to edit, select all, copy, which we've done all this already. Copy, go back in. Now I'm gonna get rid of this image. Wait, is this the right one? Okay, we're going to put it now into the preset size. This size right here, if I double click this size is this exact size for these preset images, as we saw from the previous video. So I'm going to paste it in. I can't see it, but I'm going to make it fit, free transform it, and shrink it on in. I'll make this one for community service. Click the move tool and hit apply. That's pretty good. I'll go to File, Save for Web. As I said, for SEO purposes, you want to name all your files specific to what they are so that when they pop up in the URL, they get picked up by keyword searches. So we're going to go to a one-page default response, images, and I will call this one Honors Community Service. Community service. And we'll save it in there. Alright, now that that's saved in there, I'm going to go back to my new section, and I want to now copy. Okay, I'm going to copy that div that has all of the centered href tag. So I'm going to highlight the div, and I only want this information. It's div, it's centered, it is the ending anchor bracket is right here, and the h tag is right here. There's your h tag, and there's your whole div. We want the whole div, so I'm going to take it here, edit, copy. I'm going to go now and replace only this p tag for the thumbs up, which is the first of the two thumbs up. I'm going to replace it right here. And that's going to look great, but I'm going to change volunteer work to community service. So let's just delete the whole PNG. It's in the images folder, we know that, but it's community service, PNG. There it is. Let's go to save, save all, and well, we're going to call this thing also, the alt tag will not be Honor Society, it will be called community service. And this one will be called volunteer work. And you could put your name at the end also of these, depending on what your name is, so it gets also picked up associated with you being involved in these particular services, which is good for SEO, and it's good free marketing for your name. Alright, so with that said, community service looks good. Let's see how that looks. And everything's going to be the right size. Let's refresh it. It looks great. Community service, volunteer work, National Honor Society. Last one for tutoring. I feel the best image will be a book. So we'll go to the internet. You should have your own images. If you don't have an image of a book, you can get one, but try and use your own images as usual. Book. Enter. We want a black and white illustrated one. I want a nice black and white illustrated one. I'm gonna go with this one though. I want. This is the one. This is good. I like this one. No, I definitely like this one better. This is perfect. Copy the image. Go into Photoshop. I don't need this anymore. What the heck is that? This we don't need anymore. Nope. No. Paste. Okay, it's not letting me get the image, so I'm going to print screen. Photoshop. Don't need this anymore. Sorry about that, guys. Wasted about a minute. File new. Okay. We'll paste it in. There it is. Crop it. That's fine. That'll do. Crop. Magic wand. Good. Get rid of this stuff. Get rid of this. This and this. It's fine. Get rid of everything. The background. Select all. Cut. You're going to paste it in. We'll get rid of the next layer. And we'll Control T it. Make it fit. There she is. Looks good. Move tool. Apply. I'm with it. File. Save for web. Make sure it's a PNG. Save. I am simply going to call not community service. This one will be called now. What did I say? Tutoring. Let me just make sure I spell tutoring right. With two T's. T-U-T-O-R. Alright, good. That's the way I initially spelled it. Good. Alright. T-U-T-O-R-I-N-G. Save. Good. We're going to go into the file tree. We're going to copy this div right here that we just made that's centered. We edited all the old tags with the exception of this one. I'm replacing this last P tag, Control V, and I'm going to call community service now tutoring. Tutoring. I am going to change community service PNG to tutoring. There it is. T, tutoring. Bam, comes in. File, save all. Let's check it out, how it looks as a preview on the website itself. Everything is going to be universally matched. Those look terrible, don't they? So we'll fix those. We'll go into Photoshop. We're going to erase just this part right there. That's the part that's doing that to us. It's fine. That's history. And this bottom one is annoying us too. That one's history. File, save for web. Save. Tutoring. There it is. Save. Replace. Let's check it now. Gone. Looks great. I like the way that this looks. This has got white in it. You could delete that in Photoshop. I'm not getting into that right now. You guys can do that. Alright. So you have the links here. And we've made, in Bootstrap, we've added another image to the row. And we've divided it by 12, which means each of these have column MD4. 3, excuse me. 3, 6, 9, 12. Previously it was 3. So they were 4, 8, 12. Alright, it's got to be divisible by 12. So there you have it. You can change the text to whatever is necessary from video 1. I showed you in this P tag, and this is your labeling tag. And now these are your links. You're going to be applying to college with this website, so you're going to want to make sure that you have a link to your honor society, your volunteer work, community service, and any tutoring that you do. I don't care how minute it is. We'll link anything that we can to a resume. Now, I just want to show you how to change this background. Let's say I want to make this background in CSS red. Alright, here's the way that you'll do that. In Photoshop, let's just say somewhere on this color spectrum that I love this red. Oh, that's the best color I've ever seen in my life. Whew. Wow. So click the image, highlight this hashtag, copy it. You're going to take this hashtag, which is a color code. Same way if you like smashed up your car and you go to a body shop, they take the code. Well, you take this hashtag code, and you're going to go into the style sheet, which is in the main CSS. And now I know if you've gone through Coding Academy, which you have no business being here if you haven't, you know that all of CSS, you name them. So for each of the behavioral properties, you're going to go to Control F, and I will type in service. And in the services, when I get there, I see that there's going to be a background. So let's see if I can find the background part. For the services section, here's the background color. And you see how it's that ugly maroonish red? I want to change it to that hashtag that I just copied, so I paste it in. Now it's that bright, bright, bright red. So if I go into the website now and refresh it, why didn't you change? Oh, I didn't save it. I'm sorry. File, save all. Now we'll refresh it. And it replaced it. See that? How much of a difference it is? That's the beauty of style sheets. It's like when you make one change, it cascades down to all the other web pages. Hence, cascading style sheets, CSS. All right. So we've learned how to do we learned how to edit the style sheet. We learn how to put images in, make them links so that they go. We learn they go to wherever their respective place is. We learn how to search engine optimize all of our files. And now we learn how to edit the p tags for this particular file and the heading tags, which are, what size are these? In the main one, index, I believe they're H4s, which they are, H4s. Okay? So these are them. And the reason they're bold and nice like this is because they've done like that in CSS with the H4 tags, which is right in main. In the CSS for services, if you're going to see there's one up on services, Control F. Let's see what services, the font family. For these fonts, these are the sizes that they want, and anything they want with borders and things of that nature. You can all edit that right here within the CSS. So this is the font size for all the FA mobile images for services. This is what they do, and this is the size for H4s. It's right here. It's got to be bold, uppercase, centered, and that's how it goes. That's the font, and you can change the fonts here, which is awesome. All right, have fun. It is a template, but you can edit it, and the more you edit it, well, the more you can edit it now. So have fun with it.